You've come to beg on the door. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take any more.
Leicester away, it's the game that many Stoke fans are dubbing as the last chance saloon. Failed to get anything from this significantly and we are doomed. Some fans have even conceded already and assumed that the draw and last minute penalty miss against Brighton was it and we're destined for relegation. I don't think we're quite there yet. I think there's a lot of points to fight for and fans need to be a bit more realistic about the points gap between where we are all the way up to 9th, 10th. But it is very, very clear that we need to avoid a defeat at Leicester. When you look at our remaining fixtures, there's 4 that you can almost write off now. That's your Tottenhams and your Arsenals. However, I feel like we're going to have to pull at least one result out of the bag, a little shock point or even 3 points to give us a bit of a chance at staying up. I think Leicester away is the one that we need to target. This is a fixture that usually I'd accept a point at, but in the circumstances we have to go for 3. There's no two ways about it. So the first 11 I will play will be Jack Butland in nets, right back Bauer, left back Peters, centre back pairing of Zuma and Shawcross. Further forward I go with Cameron and Ndiaye, and then further forward again it will be Joe Allen. I would be tempted if it's not quite going to plan to swap Joe Allen and Ndiaye because he does seem the sort of player that likes to get forward. The front 3, I really pondered about this one for a long time after the Hesse incident the other week against Brighton. I wasn't sure whether he should start, but I believe he should. Choupo-Moting is just not doing it for me at the moment. I think he's been our worst player over the past 2 to 3 games. Yes, it all kicked off with Hesse. He was petulant against Brighton with the penalty incident. However, when he did come on, it's quite clear that we looked a better side. We were connecting a little bit better midfield to the strike force. He was cutting in and he was certainly causing Brighton some problems. So I would go with Hesse. I hope all the rubbish that occurred from the other week has been resolved and that he can kind of find his place in the team and work for the team. On the right-hand side, there's only going to be one person, Shaqiri. He's the only player that's really contributing at the moment with goals and assists. Obviously, it's going to be Shaqiri. Up front is the most difficult one to call, and I guarantee whoever I would pick for that central position will get criticised in the comments. Nobody's universally going to agree, and everyone will have a difference of opinion. 3 choices: Crouch, Berahino, Diouf. Some people actually argue Campbell from the under-23 side, but that I feel is just a bit of a risk at the moment. Maybe bench time to come on as a sub. But the 3 main choices are Diouf, Crouch and Berahino. Crouch up front on his own doesn't work. As a 2 it's great, or as a sub great, but on his own from the start just doesn't work. I feel that Berahino looked quite solid when he came on against Brighton. I thought he linked in quite well with the strikers. By no means am I saying he's the best player in the world at all, don't get me wrong. When I look at the options, I think I'll roll with Berahino. No doubt that will get criticism in the comments, but let me know why, or specifically let me know who you'd play and why. I just think we can't do any worse at the moment. We're obviously not doing it with Diouf or Crouch for that matter, so I think Berahino will have to give him a go. I thought he looked all right when he came on against Brighton. So to recap, Jack Butland in net, Bauer right back, Peters left back, a centre-back pairing of Shawcross and Zuma. The 2 defensive midfielders would be Cameron and Ndiaye, further forward Joe Allen, and left to right strike force of Hesse, Berahino and Shaqiri. This, as I have frequently said, is another huge game, and it's one that we have to get something from. We have to get at least a point against Leicester, and even that might not be good enough in the long run.